Ojwaddler's Mario, of course. Ooh, Robert, the robotic operating buddy here, stepping off to the plate. I'm not sure how this matchup actually goes. I imagine Mario can bing wahoo him off the top, but Rob is Rob, and there is some cheating factor involved. You know, he can gimp you. He can take your stocks, rob him, hence in the name. We're jumping to the game one, small battlefield. That's what you expect. Dark Cat versus Ojwaddler. It's the tried and true here of MDVA. Off the top, yeah, you're just gonna ladder Rob. He's big and bulky and heavy enough that he's kind of just a combo tool, and you got to take that heavy tax, folks. I'm interested to see the projectile game at play because Mario has that reflector in the cape. Yeah, but you have to kind of call things out though if you want to make that work. It's not as quick and accessible as maybe some of the other ones. So you can easily call out a laser, but what are you doing about that gyro? I feel like in a lot of cases maybe you just want to avoid it or grab it instead, if possible. I mean, as I say that though, dude just immediately calls it out. That's a great call out. I don't even know if that's reactable or not. Lord heaven knows, man. We got some buttons being pressed all around the sun here. Ojwaddler not dying off the top just yet. Back air not going to connect. Yeah, but his back air does though. We're big vibing here in back air. Trading all day, the live long day. Ojwaddler went for a crazy call out and then he just gets up smash for it. So that's rough, buddy. You don't really want to see that too much. But I mean, if you're going to make a big call out for that, you got to be roll with the dice. We get the Mario smash, evening it up 2 stocks apiece. Nothing crazy like that. And yeah, you're just, again, Mario attacks. If he grabs you or he gets an up air, you're going to be stranded along for quite a while. Is what it is, folks. And, okay, I was going to say, are we going to get some forward air connection here? I'm not quite sure. There is. Quick little jab 3-piece. And I like the flood for stage control. I feel like if you're Mario, you kind of want that stage control a little bit versus someone like Rob, who can be very tricky. And look what Dark Cat's just kind of throwing out of the table, just creating a very difficult situation for OJ to navigate through. I totally get it. That flood is deceptive. Again, reacting with the cape. You can react to that laser with the cape, so it's a great call out and a half. Oh my goodness, yeah, I was going to say, the reverse up air is actually laddering. And again, I like the... You can reflector that all you want, OJ, but that down air is still going to spike you, so you got to relax on that one. I like the attempts, but, not built to work. Can you up smash that? Forward smash is going to be the one that connects and the one that KOs, actually. And back to even playing all around the board. Again, you're going to take a little bit of heavy attacks. You're getting the regrabber with the up tilt, not quite. If you're a Rob, you live this, so Dark Cat's big chilling. Actually, though, if you keep getting bopped, you will run out of fuel. Very important to keep in mind here. Try to get for the laser off of the gimmick, but not that. Okay, and yeah, you're taking the heavy attacks. Oh, and if OJ was a little bit snappy, you would have gotten the extension there. But you got a lot. There's a lot involved in this matchup right now. And like a little bit of the stall here to avoid that downer. You don't want to, repeat the mistakes of the last stock. What are you going to do here? Call out and a half. Still not working for OJ's sake. And the patience from Dark Cat's good here, but I honestly would start worrying that OJ might just swing for the fences and actually connect something on the way out. You got to be real careful. And as I say that, Dark Cat overextends a little bit, trying to catch him with the back air, but just not connecting it. And the big scoop of Mario's head in the up smash is going to take that game one. OJ? I mean, that was a very close, competitive game one, that's for dang sure. So I can definitely see Dark Cat adjusting a little bit, finding a little bit more good options there. Had some good call outs, but not quite enough to really eke it out. All right, putting in the back earbuds in again. Some players like that. I often rock it. Didn't tonight. Depends on the player, on the game. We're running it back. Same characters as you expect. These players seem kind of like loyalists to me. And I'm running back to stage. I like that too, because it often says something about a player's comfortability in that game. And at the same time, it's also saying like, hey, it's not the stage that's the problem, it's me, it's my own play. And as I say that, you just get dunked. The double dunk. I was going to say not quite enough to take the stock, but OJ happy to clean his plate. What the heck? Trying to get nice with it. Let's see if Dark Cat can answer back. He's trying to get some things on the board. I'd be worried that you just take another 60 from just getting up air train, but so far holding the center stage. Not quite getting every single hit, but enough to really just rack a crazy good percentage here. If he can get the stock with, sub 40, he is going to have a crazy good ballpark. I like the attempts there, and not even going to connect it there. That's a little bit unfortunate. And yeah, he's just going to not involve himself at all. Saying, I'm just going to go around you. That's one of the powers of Rob recoveries. You can just do that. Taking a lot of damage here. The throw and the chuck away. Not interested playing your game. Off stage though. We're going to land an air or something. Avoiding something. They're going to hit OJ at 145. you are close to death's door, but Dark Cat needs just a little bit more. He's not going to be able to quite tap it in just yet. Going kind of low there in the recovery. OJ maybe trying to find, snipes in that, increase that lead. Couldn't quite find it though. Being very careful here at this percentage. You're gonna lose your stock to a grab. You're gonna lose your stock to something crazy like a call out forward air. And yeah, that's a quick, accessible button from Rob. Might as well just try to snipe it. Low cost reward, gonna make it magic happen. And you get back to stage a little bit without having to worry too much. And with a gyro in hand, always a pleasure if you're Rob, because then you keep it moving. Ojwaddler grabs it though. Okay, are we getting some extensions here for Dark Cat? So a little bit of percentage on the board here. Still at that deficit, but making things happen. And you're controlling center stage, so if you have Tom in your position, it's definitely doable. The flood bops away both Rob and the gyro. Oh, just beautiful spacing actually from Dark Cat getting away from OJ. That was pretty nice. Oh, and charging in his face, getting reversed a little bit on the side. The gyro not even, just barely missing OJ. I like the attempted idea there, trying to maybe snipe Mario out of it, but no. Mario's up B really nice like that, and getting the reversal there, that's a rough buddy, that's for sure. Trying to find maybe some landing there to create some pressure, not quite enough. The copy through the gyro, and just getting called out a little bit back here, not going to connect. Nair will though, Nair off stage. Got to guess for your stock right now as you're being pressured in the corner. Just getting bopped around by the Nairs. Okay, a little snipe for the laser as well. Maybe trying to throw something down, but OJ's kind of mentally prepared for that. Forward tilt though, he lost his jump. Yeah, that's an easy snipe, and this is a very doable game for Dark Cat. Look at this right now. I mean, if you decide to be like that, okay, maybe it's going to be a little bit of some trouble. You're going to take a little bit of heavy tax there. You're going to be easy combo food for Mario. Nair's not fully connecting here, but I feel like Dark Cat's much more confident in this stock, especially because he's not playing from such a huge deficit. You held out, buddy. You held out on that. OJ's ready to commit all the way. And you're out of fuel as well. That's pretty nasty. If you can get yourself a little bit more fuel, you'll be okay. But that golden center stage is Dark Cat.
What's good? Hopping back on here. I saw Mario on stream. It's like I must commentate.
Yep, OJ's doing a pretty good job here. This is a very close game. Game 1 was very close competitive. Game 2, very likely the same. Dark Cat's feeling a little bit much more comfortable in this game right now than he was in that Game 1. So I'm a little bit worried for OJ.
Oh, misses the tech, but actually got the slide off DI. That was perfect.
We live in that. The nairing walls. Okay, back throw. So long.
It's the nairing walls into the Mario. I'm just going to jump over it and back here, though. But what if I back here again?
That's a Cloud Strike special right there. Not going to be enough to KO.
But actually burning a ton of fuel and then forcing the low recovery, the good fireballs into another back air. That was such a good edge guard from OJ.
OJ's pressure game off this stage has been pretty solid this whole set, so makes sense. You are getting that 2-0 and a fist bump. Continuing on, that was one